everybody. Another day of saucers. Did a long night last night. I'm gonna do some more saucers, little ones today. Little saucers. Saucers, little ones. Same thing as last night, basically, except tiny ones. We got wrapped up around midnight last night and woke up this morning, did some flower pots, and then I gotta do saucers, so figured they'd go live. SJM Ceramics, afternoon. I'm stuck at the day job right now. Well, thanks for watching. Hey, I followed you back, bud. Cool to see you doing some porcelain. I haven't thrown porcelain in a long time. Smooth stuff. I saw somebody online said, hey, you should try throwing a pot made out of cream cheese. And I saw somebody do it. I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it sometime. Not doing it today. I don't have any cream cheese. I would imagine it would throw probably like porcelain or very talky earthenware. I saw, yeah, that porcelain is called polar ice, and it's after after it's fired, a light can shine through it. Oh, really? So it's like opaque? That's pretty cool. Is that a clay? You said you get your clay like from Canada or something, didn't you? I wonder what. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying some of that out. It'd be kind of a cool thing to see what happens. For everybody watching, it's I make flower pots for a living, so I have to make a lot of saucers. So again, today I'm doing saucers. Next week I'll be doing some live feeds with just making flower pots, but I'm doing a lot of saucers today. So yesterday, the day before, I did make some flower pots at the end of the last feed last time, which was fun. So, but for everybody watching, I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I have no way to fire it yet. My clay dealer just gave me half of a box, and yeah, that's from Plainsman Clays as well. Oh, very cool. Well, I know you said you didn't have a way to fire it yet. Somebody else wrote, hi, how's it going? Sorry, I'm looking over at a iPad so I can actually read things. Another hello. Thanks for tuning in. Just doing some very small saucers that fit my 1 pound flower pots today. I still have to do ones for my 6 pound flower pots and for my 10 pound flower pots. So I'll be doing some more live feeds with that. But then after those live feeds are over in the next few days, I will be doing some live feeds and making flower pots. So what you making? I'm making saucers. Saucers for my flower pots. If you're back, I just have to stack them up. Not even joking that I'm playing waiter. I'm glad I'm down here. It is too hot outside. I did some stuff. I gotta mow my lawn and do a few other things a little later, and it is too hot out there. It's hot where everybody else is. Okay, what you make? So I make flower pots, and a lot of them. I also make other stuff, but mainly I'm known for doing flower pots. So that's my main thing. I sell to 36 stores, my website, benmopottery.com, and I run a retail shop with my father. So retail shop is closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I make here at my house all day and usually all night. So yeah, that's what I do. What do you do? Any funny stories you have related to your work? Oh yeah, there's a lot of funny stories, but I don't know if, let's see, like as in messing up. I don't know, for a funny story for making flower pots. Yeah, off the top of my head, I don't know if there's any that I could share here on without getting in trouble. But no, yeah, there's funny stories. My father and my father, is a potter, so he taught me how to make pots when I was very young and whatnot. But we used to work together, and we do now. We run a retail shop together, but mainly I make my own pots on my own. But when I was younger, working with him, we had many days where we'd play jokes on each other. So yeah, like I to be honest with you, chucking clay at each other. When you're not looking, you're just getting splat upside the face with a huge blob of clay. That was a very funny moment, and many funny moments like that. Yeah, there's always something funny. You can, I find humor in everything. I find humor in failure. Today is my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Everybody say happy birthday. I appreciate you watching and tuning in on your birthday. That's nice of you. If you guys are in here and you like what you're doing, double tap that heart, and I think it makes a like. That's what SJM Ceramics taught me yesterday. So, happy birthday. If I had my guitar around, I'd play happy birthday, but my guitar's in the other room. I have a funny story, yeah. I was just thinking. So my father and I had to make this very large order for a celebrity that I will can remain nameless, but the name of their farm was spelled a specific way, and I kept telling my father that, hey, this might not be the right spelling. You might want to check. And of course, he was like, whatever. And we made hundreds of pots for this order, hundreds of them, and yeah. Well, I ended up being right. We showed up to deliver, and the person said they love the pots, but they're all spelled wrong. And we just, whatever. Thank God the person who ordered the pots thought it was so funny that they used them as gifts and just kept the joke going. So they took them, but it was 2 truckfuls of flower pots with stamps on them, spelled incorrectly. So there's your funny story, I guess. I don't know how funny it is, more so embarrassing, but. It's waiter time. Gotta bring these over. Be right back. So you can see I have stands over here where when I'm done with all the pieces, I put all the saucers over there usually, and some right in front of the fans. I can put them right in front of the fans because they're really small today, so I'll be able to do that as well. But usually with saucers that are bigger, they need to not be in direct wind, so they can be in indirect for drying. Hope everybody's having a good day. These are just tiny little, you guys can see them all right? Let me know if you can see the wheel all right. They're kind of small, but they're little saucers, little plates. And I stamp my name on them because I'll end up sealing these off. And is that showing backwards? I don't know. Showing backwards on my phone. I don't know if it's showing backwards to you. Question, do you make pots? Yeah, I make flower pots, and a lot of them. And these are saucers to go underneath every one of those. I make thousands of flower pots a year. I also do some glazeware from time to time. Yeah, I still make and sell thousands and thousands of flower pots. So I'll make a couple flower pots here when I get toward the end of these little ones. Had to make these, so I was like, we're gonna go live, see what everybody's doing. Hope everybody's doing well. And we have somebody that has a birthday in here, so if everybody else could comment happy birthday, that'd be nice. Give a happy birthday shout out. I subscribe. Oh, you subscribed. Thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do live feeds quite often. I've been doing a Somebody challenged me in one of the videos I made to do a different style flower pot every day for a month, so a different video. So that's what I've been doing this month, and yeah, I've been doing that, and I do live feeds from time to time and all that good stuff. So I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. So yeah, I think we're almost done. Well, not almost done, but July is, we're midway through almost. So yeah, a lot of different style flower pots I make. So there's a video each day of a different one that I make for this month, and I kind of like doing it. I like doing the maybe I'll do like a pot of the day thing in the future after this is done, because I'm having a blast recording them and doing them. But I kind of like these live feeds because I get to meet nice people and see nice comments, some funny comments. Last night was pretty good. We did a lot of people tuned in and had some nice comments and nice. I made some nice, made flower pots, and I made a couple vases, a couple other things too. So yeah, it was a good time. So I was like, yeah, might as well go live again today. See what everybody's up to. Just gotta put these back. Be right back. Don't leave. And yeah, thank you for subscribing there. I will be here next live stream with you. All right, cool. Very cool. Well, thanks. Yeah, I don't have a set schedule at this point. Maybe I will in the future. Kind of just been going when I can get on here. I do a lot of other things, obviously. Just making is not, everything you do. So I have to pack the kilns. I have to pack orders. I have to deliver stuff to stores. I have to run a retail shop. So I can't live stream all the time, but when I can, I most certainly will. And yeah, if you subscribe, maybe hit that bell or whatever it is, and you'll be notified when I go live. So I appreciate it. Thanks so much for subscribing. If everybody else in here likes what they see, hit that like button. I know, I'm just making saucers, so no big deal today, right? Looking forward to doing a good live stream of just making a bunch of bigger flower pots. Would be nice. So, a little more fun for everybody to watch. But either way, I hope you're having a good time. So, is it hot where everybody else is at in here? I don't know how many people we have in here. Oh, we got 4 people watching. All right. Is it hot where you're at? Because it's hot here. It's like 90 something degrees outside. And humid. I'm in Connecticut. So I don't know where everybody else is. I know SJM. I know where he's at. But I don't know where everybody else is at. I did like and subscribe. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it's the same person. Yeah. Cool. Real feel of 100 up here in New York. Yeah, that's probably what the real feel is here. It's ridiculous out there. Well, stay cool. Yeah, it's whatever. That's what we're used to. Too hot, too cold. Too hot, too cold. Maybe one day of perfect. I'm going to the beach tonight for sure if the thunderstorm doesn't hit me. Nice. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, I have lakes around me, but I don't have a beach per se. A couple lakes that are nice, but the water's pretty warm. I'm almost better off just getting my wife to whale me with the hose. With ice cold water. I have a buddy that has a pool too. It's starting to get a little hot. And I went swimming once this year, so too busy making pots. Too busy making pots. Pots. Saucers. It's amazing how many of these saucers, because I pretty much need a saucer for every pot that I make. So basically every pot that I have is 2 pots. So there's a lot of people that buy the flower pots without saucers too. If they live out here in the country, they don't really need them if they're going outside. But mainly, yeah, I have to make a lot of saucers to go with them. Sorry, I don't have my guitar. I would play a happy birthday one. What size are these ones? These are little, they're probably about 4 inches, and they go with my 4.5 inch flower pot. So yeah, they're very small, as you can see. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, so little 4 inches. But I sell a lot of the, the little 4-inch pots are great for starting things, or just for little gifts. I have a ton of people that buy them for gifts for people when they need to go somewhere for a party or something. They can buy 20 of them and give them as gifts. These little ones, they fly out fast, so you can get a lot of them done pretty quickly here. I guess you're watching a production potter today. I was wondering, how much clay do you have? I got a lot of clay. I usually go through about 1,000 pounds or so a week. But these little pieces here, they're only about a little over 1/4 pound. So, but yeah, I throw just about 1,000 pounds of clay a week. So at the moment, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have 500 pounds left. So. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up and get another 1,000 pounds in the next couple days. Yeah, throw a lot of pots, a lot of clay, a lot of carrying. The clay comes in 50-pound boxes, so a lot of carrying because I'm making in a creepy basement. But yeah, so we have to carry all the clay all the way down here, and then when these pots dry, all the way upstairs because I fire in my kiln in the garage. And I can't fire today because it's too hot. I would burn out all the electricals in the kiln, and I'm not really fond of having to change all the electronics on it. I hate doing that job. The kiln gets up to 2000 whatever 2012 degrees, somewhere in there, and yeah, so that on top of this humidity, it'd just be too much. So I'm not going to be firing tonight. I might try to fire tomorrow night if we have a slight break. Just be too much electricity, be burning it too much, and no matter how many fans you put on it and everything, it just would be too much. So I ain't firing tonight. But tomorrow, hopefully it'll be a little less cool. Hey, see some likes. Thanks so much, guys, for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. How many firings do you go for a week? It really depends on what I'm making. Obviously, these little guys, I could fit a lot of stuff in there. So I mean, I can make the whole week of these little ones to fit in one kiln. But usually, I'm firing every other day. I have about a 10 cubic foot kiln, so yeah, it's about every other day. And when it's really busy, it's every day. But that gets to be a pain because to schedule it right is tough to do. I got to fire it off at the right time. There's got to be no complications, and then I have to unload it while the pots are pretty darn hot, and then reload it quick. Let the stuff sit there for a few hours and hours on end to what I call checker, but it's just to get all the humidity and the water out of the clay. Make sure it's out before fire it off. Bye, I'm going. All right, see you later. Happy birthday to you. I hope you enjoyed the thing, and thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. All right, I just got to move these aside. I'll be right back. What about you at SJM Ceramics? How many, you said you don't even have a kiln. What am I thinking? We gotta find you a kiln. Next time somebody comes in with I get them all the time. Somebody always asking me, you want a free kiln? And I have so many kilns, I don't know any place for them. So next time somebody comes in and says that, you might have to take a ride all the way down to Connecticut and grab a free kiln. Because it happens often. Now that I say it, it's not going to happen right away, of course, but it happens quite often. But if there's another potter that's I met and hung out with, his name is Simon Leach. He has videos on here. And he actually just converted a electric kiln to a propane kiln, which he actually literally fires off with a grass burner that you can get at like Home Depot. So really cool to watch, and kind of fun to fire off. I kind of want to make one just to have fun with it, but it fires off quick. You can do cone 10 firings if that's what you're doing, porcelain. And yeah, I mean, you could hit cone 8 or whatever you're doing pretty easily with those. So, but I'll keep my eye out for a free kiln because they're out there. And people always call us and say, I don't know what to do. Whatever it is, whatever's happened in somebody's life, or we need to get rid of this kiln, and if you want to take it for free, and we always go, I don't know, we don't have any place to put it. So I'll keep you in mind, SJM Ceramics. I don't know if you're going to want to have a truck and drive all the way down to Connecticut for a free kiln, but it's a lot better than spending the The one I use is a Scott KM 1227. They're 12 cubic, or about 10 cubic feet, and they usually run about, you know, $6,000 to $7,000, somewhere in there. So when a good used kiln comes along, it's always good to grab it. I do sawdust and charcoal firings in an oil drum for now. Yeah, no, I know that's what you said. So I didn't know, though. If you want, I'll keep my eye out for a free electric kiln that you can either use as electric or you can convert it. I get a hold of you. If you're not interested, you're not. With the sawdust charcoal thing, I want to do some of that stuff too. But like I said, I'm too adopted by the garden market to really have time to do anything else but flower pots. So it's what it is. All right, we're getting there. We're flying through these little saucers, aren't we? Saucers, saucers, saucers. Everybody wants saucers. It's crazy because I make stacks of these things for my store, the store with my father. They just, the stacks all just go by the end of the weekend. It's over the weekend. It's always on the weekend. They just go. And you gotta be a crazy potter to make the thing, so you got a crazy potter. I fire up the barrel about 2 times a week and have an actual raku on the way. Nice. But functional glazeware is definitely in the future for me. Awesome. That is very cool. I'm glad you're going to be taking the next steps for doing that stuff. It's always fun to expand on what you're doing. And yeah. I appreciate you and coming into all these live feeds I've been doing and your kind thoughts and your kind comments. I really do appreciate you. And I wish the best of luck for you in your pottery journey. Because it is a journey. You know, I tried last night, and I normally don't sit, but you know, maybe I'll grab a couple pieces and throw them a few sitting down, because it is hot out there. And that's just that noise is a rubber pad. That is not me passing gas. Though passing gas would be funnier, especially on a live feed, right? So let's sit down. What's going on? I'm not versed in sitting down. I've thrown my pot standing up pretty much my whole existence, so this is definitely weird. Whatever you say, man. Sure, man. It wasn't passing gas. I have to like make the noise like 5 times so you actually hear the same noise again. Cover it up. Ooh, what was that noise? That's gonna itch when it dries. It's a goodie. It's an oldie but a goodie. Or you ate chili last night. No, I did not eat chili last night. Nope, chili is not a... Really? My furnace is gonna come on? It needs to circulate? Looking 100 degrees outside, my furnace is coming on. Well, whatever. As if you could find a nice cool spot. No, I did not have chili last night. What did you have last night? Oh, you were watching the whole live stream that I did last night, right? Okay, what the heck did I have last night? It's steak and potatoes. That's what we had. Steak night. We're a meat and potato household. New bat. So yeah, for everybody watching here, appreciate you tuning in, making saucers. If you like hanging out, I do these live streams. I'm starting to do more of them, so I will be somewhat regular here. Maybe not this time, I don't know. I'm gonna I should probably figure out a schedule so people that actually want to tune in can tune in. But did one last night very late until about midnight. Did some work this morning. I was like, you know what, let's go live again. I had to make these saucers anyway. Oh, yummy. I made some chow mein. Nice. Nice, that actually sounds good. I don't know why, but I got a meatball grinder in my mind all day today, so. Of course, being so busy with the pots, pretty much don't eat all day until, I know it's unhealthy, but I don't eat all day until about 6 o'clock. And I eat, and sometimes have a food coma. Good, I'm glad that furnace shut off, because that's a little ridiculous that thing's even circulating right now. If you guys are enjoying the live feed here, just double tap that heart button. I'm pretty sure that makes a like. So, just making saucers. Maybe when I'm done here, I'll make some flower pots because they're still wanting to see some more stuff. I think I weighed out 50 of these little saucers to do, so I didn't weigh out any pot or clay for flower pots, but I'll sneak a couple in for the end of the feed. Oh, that's the thing about sitting. We have to get up and move those things anyway. Actually, I could put one over here. Thanks. Guess I would need wheels. Push myself around. I guess I could get used to sitting down and throwing like this for, at least for the saucer thing. I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, but now I gotta get up and I gotta move these saucers. So this is why sitting to me is just kind of crazy, but that's all right, whatever. Move it out of the way, move these saucers, and I can make some more. Hope you guys are enjoying the live feed. Thanks for tuning in. And I had 2 more over here, right? Yep. All right. Let's get back to these saucers. I think I'll just keep standing because having to get up and down, I don't think that's helping much. It's funny how many pieces of paper I have down at the shop that say I want a saucer. So probably by next week I'll be able to call all those numbers and have them show up. Last night, yeah. It worked last night. Today, it's pretty good too. I cut my finger pretty good. Potter's trick, super glue. Super glue's worked last night. It's working decent today. I did just feel a little something. So when you slice it open, you slice it open. If you guys like watching Pottery live streams, hit that subscribe button. I'll be doing more stuff often here. I'm really enjoying doing the live stuff. It's fun. I think I'm gonna get a shirt that just says it, so I don't have to just say it all the time. It's a little monotonous. Ooh, like and subscribe. I'm gonna get a shirt that just says subscribe. Somebody last night said just make, have a black shirt and just write subscribe in clay, but yeah. Sometimes I can feel when something is inside of the clay that shouldn't be there. We used to mix up clay ourselves when I first got started. My dad's clay mixer that he had was made out of iron. It was always falling apart. So it's like every other pot we'd be pulling out iron out of the clay, little pieces of metal out of the clay, or out of our fingers. So I am most certainly glad to be buying pre-made clay from Sheffield Pottery at this point. And I've been doing that for the last 20 years or so, but yeah, the 6, 7 years or whatever it was before that, I was mixing up my own clay, which is fun too though. Funny, last night in a live feed, somebody popped in and was like, do a flip. Like, do a flip. Like, I think they wanted me to actually do a flip. So what I did was I went like this. And the person said, I've been going into every single live feed asking somebody to do a flip, and you're the only person that actually did it. That made me laugh. I woke up still laughing about that. Like, the person probably spent hours going to every live feed being like, do a flip, and nobody would do a flip. So I did a flip for him. I didn't do a one-handed flip. Oop. There we go. One-handed flip with a saucer. So yeah, if you guys can see, I don't know if you can, but I have kind of like bunk bed type situation set up over here. It's 4x8 sheets made into kind of a bunk bed-ish thing for drying my pots off. And then on this side of me here, I have a rack that I can fill up with saucers over here too. So usually I put the flower pots in front of the fans, which is over here. And then behind the fans, I put the saucers, but because I'm making such small saucers today, I can actually put those in front of the fan on a pretty low level. And hopefully they'll be able to dry and pop off the bats by probably this evening, maybe around 8, 9 o'clock, something like that. Now the angle of the camera isn't that great. I can't see my face, but hey out there, how are you? What do we got? Woo, in free? You mean you're free? You gotta work? Is that what you mean? Woo and free? Well, thanks for everybody tuning in. If you're tuning in here, looks like there's a few people watching. If you guys don't mind, hit that that heart or whatever twice. Make a like if you enjoy what you're seeing, and subscribe. I do these live streams. You know, I'm going to be doing more of them and more of them and more of them. Not always just saucers. Like I said, I make flower pots for a living, so I'll be doing a lot of flower pot live feeds coming up. I'm a production potter, so I make a lot of everything that I have to do. So I might as well just go live and talk to people while I'm doing it. If anybody's upstairs, like my wife, she thinks I'm just some kind of crazy guy talking to himself in the basement. Yes, I figured it was I'm free and you're out of work. You're free and I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry. I ain't gonna lie. I already got a gut going, don't I? I'm not the 20-year-old self that I used to be. This is when I move all this stuff over. I'm playing waiter right now. I make a joke that if pottery doesn't work out for me, I can become a waiter. I don't know. I don't even know if it's funny. Well, I worked at a restaurant real quick when I was younger, but I just was a busboy for a little bit. But that was only like a few different jobs. Wasn't a real job. Never did that one. What does everybody else do that's watching in here? What do you guys do for work? think it's water break for safety's sake time. Gotta stay hydrated. Right? Who cares? Dry off my hands with my... Water. 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 Man, I'm flying through these 50 little saucers I need to make. We're at 50 minutes. So I'm at, wow. Not a sauce for a minute, but pretty close. I'm getting close to the end of the saucers. I'm gonna make some flower pots. Well, stay tuned if you're checking out and you want to see an actual flower pot be thrown instead of me just making saucers. If you do, hit that like button. I'll know it. See, these are new bats, so this is, I should be using a scraper to get them up, but every once in a while I get a new bat in there and it's like, man, I'm gonna rip off my fingers trying to get the thing off. This is an oldie. I can already feel that it's used and good to go. Tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow. I'm gonna do a double feed with another potter, Ug Chugs. He makes, he's from Alabama and he makes face mugs. So I'm gonna check him. We're gonna try to do like a 2 potter live feed. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we're gonna figure it out on the spot. So that should be fun. He'll be making face mugs and I'll be making flower pots as long as we can figure it out. But we'll kind of interview each other. And I saw him in a live feed and then we connected and then we're gonna, do a 2 potter live feed. I think we're gonna shoot for 3 o'clock my time. He's Alabama, so he's Central time, so maybe it's 2 o'clock Central. I don't know, something like that. We will find out. That should be fun. Never done anything like that. I don't even know how it's gonna work. I don't know what settings I gotta type in or nothing, but I know there's a setting on there that says go live with someone. So we will find out how that works. Be cool to have 2 potters making pots at the same time. Hopefully that'll work out, right? Endless saucers. All right, let me bring some of these over to the bunk bed, let's say. We're getting close to being done with those saucers. I can make some flower pots. Thanks for everybody who's watching right now. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. And staying cool wherever you are. I know up here in the Northeast United States, it is hot. Saucers, 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 saucers. Get your saucers. It's corny. If it's easier, Ben, my name is Silas. Silas. All right, Silas. Yes, I'll call you that. It is easier. Hey, bud, looking forward to tomorrow. There's Chugs. Yeah, I just told everybody here in the live feed that's been watching that we're going to do a double Potter live feed. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully you can figure out how we both can make pots at the same time and interview each other. And, yeah, we'll have fun. I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah. Looking forward to it. SGM. Oh, do you guys know each other? Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know who knows who. Just doing saucers today there, Jugs. I'm just wrapping up with the saucers, so I'm gonna make a few flower pots too. So, might as well. Might as well make some. I'm running low on everything, so I might as well keep going and I just don't have them weighed out. I did 50 of these little saucers here. And then yeah, we'll do some flower pots, and I'm actually looking forward to it. So yeah, and if everybody hasn't checked out Jug's channel, he's got a great channel. He makes face mugs and face jugs and great stuff. He's down in Alabama. So yeah, and we're gonna go live together tomorrow. I think it was 3 o'clock Eastern, right? Or 2 o'clock Central. That's what we're planning on? That should be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Talked to him real quick on the phone and figure it out, set up, and sounds like we have a lot to talk about, so we'll have a good time. So I would imagine tune into his channel for that. I don't know if both channels are going to show that we're on together. I don't know how that's going to work, but we will find out. And I'm certainly excited to do so. And yeah, Jugs, I was on last night. I think I made pots until about midnight my time here, live on YouTube, and yeah, I had some funny ones. I had a guy come in, and I don't know if it was a guy or not, but the person said, do a flip. And I, without thinking, I took the pot and I went flip. And apparently the guy or whoever it was in the, was going around to every single live feed asking somebody to do a flip, and I was the first one that actually did something. So I laughed so hard because just the thought of going around to every live feed and asking for somebody to do something as ridiculous as do a flip. Obviously, I didn't do a backflip, but I did it. I will be right back. I just got to move these saucers over to my stands over here. And it's time to make some flower pots. All 50 of those saucers are done. So I didn't go anywhere. Sorry guys, just hanging tight. I'm gonna just weigh out a 4-pound piece of clay and we'll get going with a flower pot. I don't know if you guys can even see me. Can you even see me here? I mean, you can see just like my arm. Odd look. Sorry guys. I did not plan to fly through all 50 of those saucers within an hour. Usually it takes me a little longer, but those tiny ones, I guess they go quick. So yeah, let's make a flower pot. What do we got here? Score. You can tell he's a production potter by the box fan. Exactly. That is exactly what it is. It's a box fan army. Yeah. Now I have that. I have dehumidifiers over there. Yep. And usually the saucers I can't put on high fan because they end up they can end up cracking. But these little saucers I make, you can put on a nice low fan. And if you see on this side, I have some pallet racks, just some pallets that I nailed together, and my brother and I actually did. We nailed those together, and it's like a perfect shelving for saucers. So when I do a little bit bigger saucers, I do them all over there. I have 2 dehumidifiers and 3 box fans. Exactly. That's going to be one of the questions that I need to talk to you about. Is how you dry your pots in Bama, because man, do you guys have some humidity, and so do we. I mean, it's so humid right now. But to have that at the rate that you have it at, man, you got to be running some serious dehumidifiers. All right, so what I did right there, I'm making flower pots now. So what I did right there is I weighed out 4 pounds, went all the way down, created a drainage hole, lifted up, pulled it out, created my base, compressed my base, and I'm just gonna cone it in a tiny bit. I'm gonna go for my first pull. So I'm pushing out, pushing in, and lifting up very slowly. I'm just letting it all happen every single rotation. Whatever you do, just let that happen for a full rotation. And I am out of scallop pots, what I call scallop rim pots, so I'm making a couple of those. So I make my mug jugs. This is cool. I make my rib. That's my height. And I use just a compound scraper or whatnot for a finisher it off. Clean it up. This is pretty much the height and the width I want. So I add my line for just a little decoration. And the same tool I was using for I make my own tools, so the same tool I was using for cutting in my saucers, I put in a split rim. And I also cut underneath a little bit on the bat. And because I use wooden bats, I dry the pots and let them pop off. I don't cut underneath them. And that just, because I'm making flower pots, I don't really need to do much, so less is better for me. But yeah, so these bats are made out of MDF board. You can make them out of anything, or you can buy pre-made ones, but I actually have a whole batch of newer bats I made that fit into a MDF board. All right, so the pot is made. Hey bud, gotta run, catch you tomorrow. I'll call you, or I'll call. I go live at 12. Sounds good. Yeah, drop a call. We'll figure it out, bud. Sounds good. Have a good afternoon. Thanks for watching. Catch you tomorrow. And everybody else, yeah. Us two potters are going to go live tomorrow. So Ugg Chugs, we are going live tomorrow. So here we go. I'm doing a scalp trim. And this style is really popular at the shop and online, and I'm kind of out of most of them, so that's pretty much it. I just have to clean up the edges. Yeah, if you guys like what you're seeing here, please subscribe and hit that like button. I think if you gotta hit it twice to make it actually show a like. I don't really know how to actually hit like on the live feeds. But so yeah, here's what it came out looking like. These hard bats, you can check that out. It's got a split rim look to it. Cool, hope you guys can see it. Let's do another flower pot. Just getting my clay ready. I didn't go anywhere. Mamma mia. And thanks for everybody for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day. If you like checking out this kind of stuff, I've been doing more live streams, so hit that subscribe button. And I'll be coming back on. I don't have an actual schedule of when I come on. I kind of just, when I can, I get on. I do a lot of stuff. Making pots is, you know, is half the battle when you're a potter, so I like to show that the most, though. But I have a lot of videos of me throwing here on YouTube that I've been putting them up. Just started to get back into YouTube in last year, October. So, trying to build the channel. So, hit that subscribe button. All right, so that one's done. I'm gonna go with the scalloped again because I need scallop pots. Love what you're doing, my man. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching, your kind words and watching. Um, Seema wrote, "Where are you from?" I'm from Connecticut. I live in Connecticut, Goshen, Connecticut. Yeah, I've been here for, oh God, I've been in this town for 20 something years. So, yeah. My wife and I live here with our puppy, and I make pots here. And I also run a retail shop with my father in Bantam, Connecticut. So, where are you from? You're from India. You're watching all the way from India? So cool. Thanks for tuning in. That's awesome. It's so cool when you're on YouTube and you see people say, "Oh, I'm watching from a country that's on the other side of the world," basically, from where you are. I really appreciate you tuning in. I have never been to India. I'm gonna be honest, the only other country I've ever been to was England. And I mean, I was so lucky to do that, but wow, it was so cool to get out of the country. And it was a little nerve-wracking flying over, so much ocean, but yeah, that was it was a really cool thing to get over to England. We checked out a bunch of potteries and see all these old-time potters, how they operate. I just have to wedge out some more clay. I'll be right back. I'm not leaving. But yeah, I haven't been to India. So that's cool. You are welcome to India with heart, with love. Thank you so much. Yeah, that sounds cool. Someday, that would be awesome. I'd love to get out of the States and go check out some other countries. India would be very cool. So much stuff to do. You guys have amazing potters over there that have been doing it for generations and generations. So yeah, that would be a cool thing. And then obviously, all the very cool people. So. All right, so I just wedged out and centered. And right there, I went all the way down and created a drainage hole. That was the first thing. So now I lift up just a tiny bit, like probably I don't know, eighth, a little bigger than eighth an inch, quarter inch, let's say. And just dragged out and created a base for the pot. Then I cone it in. And I go for my first pull. So my first pull, pushing out, pushing in, and I'm lifting up at the same time. And you do it every rotation, and the clay rises. Yeah, if you're enjoying what you're watching, hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll be doing more live feeds. Tomorrow I'm going live with another potter, actually. We're going to kind of interview each other, hopefully, as long as everything works out. I've never done it in an interview before, gone live with somebody else. So technically, we'll figure it out and hopefully it works. Lovely bit of potting. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Just at the moment, I'm making scalloped rimmed flower pots. And pretty much out of, well, I am out of them on my website. I have a couple at the shop, but I'm out of them at the website. So I had to make, I made 50 little saucers for my little pots. And now I'm just making a few of these. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody in here checking stuff out. I hope everybody's having a good day. That's a bucket of water right there, by the way. I know you can't see everything very well in the setup that I have. I've been talking about with my wife, trying to figure out how to make a better set per se so we can shoot better live feeds. But it is what it is. It's still my basement. So all right. So pretty much doing like what you do on a pie. Make a pie crust. Got 2 fingers kind of going like that. And then just take my sponge and clean up those edges. And put my name on it. And then a number, which is the number 4, which indicates that I use 4 pounds of wet clay. And that also indicates to be able to price them out at the retail shop. So yeah, another one done. See, yeah, this is a new bat, so sometimes I use a scraper, push it in, pull it up. All right, am I running out of places to put pots here? No, I'm not. I got plenty of floor if I need it. All right, let's do another one. You guys want to see another one? Double tap that that heart button if you just want to keep seeing me make some pots here today. I didn't go anywhere. I'm just getting some clay ready for the next pot. All right, there you go again. I'd read your comment, but I can't. I only speak English. I'm sorry. I don't understand. You know, part of the. Oh, Argentina and Colombia? Is that where you're at? Argentina and Colombia? If you're watching from down there, awesome. says we got 91 people in here. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Hope everybody's having a good day. If you like what you're watching, hit like and subscribe. I'm gonna do more of these live feeds. Today I did a whole batch. I did 50 very small saucers, and then I just started doing some flower pots, and yeah, I've only done 1, 2, 3, done 4 of them so far. So, but I'm out of them on my website, so I needed more of these. So, I appreciate everybody, and I hope everybody's having a good day, staying cool if you're in the States, up here in the Northeast, because it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right. Let's get ready to do another one. I didn't go anywhere, just getting clay together. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last scallop pot that I make. Puppy is jumping around like crazy up there. He must be excited. Mama must be home. He gets crazy. So, but yeah, again, if you guys enjoy watching this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. I'll be going live again. Well, I'll be definitely be going live again tomorrow. I'm going to be going out live with Ugg Jugs. He's another potter. He's from Alabama. I'm from Connecticut, so we'll be talking about life as being a potter. And hopefully we'll be able to throw pots while we're doing the live feed. So 2 potters throwing at the same time would be fun for you guys to watch. So hit subscribe, and you guys can watch that tomorrow. And then in the future, this rest of this week, I know I have to keep making a bunch more saucers, and I also have to do a ton of flower pots. So I will be trying to go live when I can. And yeah, I guess the only real way to know that I'm going live is to hit that bell, I guess, and get an email or something notified to you. So, but yeah, so here's the last one of the day. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll show you guys what this one looks like. It's got a cool scalloped rim to it. We want me to do a flip. Somebody's gonna ask me to do a flip. Want me to do a flip? Here we go. We'll flip it. Whoa. See, still okay. All good. All right. Thank you so much. Again, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I will catch you later. Gotta dry off my hands before I touch my iPhone. Stay classy. Stay classy, YouTube. All right. Take care.